Right as soon as we go live.
What it do, everybody? What it do? I'm good and rested up. I wish I would have got a drink.
What do you want? You still have my Bing.
Okay, this will work. What it do? What it do? Time for part 2 of the live 2222 mini readings. I wonder if we were doing this. Hang on, let me go look back at our channel.
It was a month ago.
No, I'm talking about this year, this time. Oops, hang on. How do I get to the channel? There it is. Okay. We used to do this every fucking month. Or every week, didn't we?
I don't know. My phone's broken.
You broke it.
It's just not spinning, and I want it to.
Anyway.
I want it to oscillate. I guess we'll post this.
Oscillate.
Oh, oscillate.
Here, I think the last time we did it before we quit doing it. February 13th. Remember that? Hey, look, I was wearing a similar hat. The green version instead of the black one.
Yeah. And I'm wearing the gray shirt. Or no, I'm wearing a tan shirt. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
What it do, y'all? What it do? I'm still waking up. I'm knocked.
You said that last time. Part 1, you were waking up. And now part 2, you're still waking up.
I'm doing a lot of waking up. I knocked out. She just woke me up, 15 minutes till?
No, like 30 or 20.
20, 30 minutes. Okay, let me get some caffeine in me.
All right, I'm actually turning off. That's what I need to do right now. I need to go turn off the readings. So we're not going to be accepting anymore because we have hit max capacity. So hidden or unavailable? I don't know. Unavailable?
All right.
Max capacity for the day.
I mean, if I didn't have personal readings to do, I wouldn't care. But I still have 2 full personal readings that are due before 11 p.m. So
you save your energy.
Yep.
All right. Are you guys ready to get into it?
Yep. See,
All right.
Page not found.
Okay. We're going to start off with Megan.
Megan!
Hi, Rich. Thank you in advance. I've been feeling pretty foggy about life and the current person I'm connecting with. My question would be, am I healing or am I heading in the right direction with this person, or is this something I should let go?
We'll look and see what the soul contract is. That sounds like a potential new person. Or is it a current person where things are getting rocky? Okay, 8 of Wands. Oh, man. Things are about to start taking off and moving really fast for you. 10 of Wands reversed. 6 of Pentacles reversed. Okay. Hierophant reversed. Well, this particular situation is becoming a burden, and I don't think the burden is going to lessen. I don't think so. The burden is probably going to get heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier until you do eventually end up letting go of it. But with the Hierophant down here, it's not happening by accident. It's happening for a very specific reason. Yeah, things are about to pick up and start moving really, really quick for you. Really quick. 2024 is going to be a crazy year for you, especially. But no, if this connection is starting to become a burden, I don't think that burden is going to lessen anytime soon. There would only be one real way that the burden could lessen. And that would be if you could just step back and say, okay, fuck it. It is what it is. You are who you are. And I'm done trying to change things. But that wouldn't really work because you're about to be undergoing a lot of changes anyway. Let me see. Page of Swords reversed. Yeah, you and this person don't communicate very well. I think you speak two very completely different love languages. Queen of Swords. And it's going to get to a point. See, the universe is applying so much pressure. And eventually it's going to get to a point where your emotions are drained dry and you're completely numb. So you're eventually going to end up letting go of it at some point. You can do it by your choice, or you can let the universe do it for you. But the burden is not going to lessen anytime soon. And you're going to, in like 2 or 3 years, you're going to be able to look back on 2024 and you're going to be able to see 2024 as the start of the begin of a major transition and a major shift. You know, I know you hear me say that a lot. It sounds like I'm just saying that because it sounds cool. No, 2024 is the beginning of a major transition for lots of people. Lots of us collectively are starting new cycles this year. Lots of us. So, all right.
Okay. All right, next is Elizabeth. I've been single for 2.5 years. Happy and have done a lot of self-work. My ex-fiance has been contacting me, pledging his love. I also have a friend that has been through a 3-year divorce and it's finalized in May. Love your input on letting these past people be and or moving forward to the new.
Well, yeah, that's first things first. Of course, whenever you really truly start healing and becoming happy, the person from the past is going to try to grab you and pull you back down to their level. That's just a gift. That's going to happen every time anyways. But so what is it with the other person?
I think that he wants to know basically what is like the energy of, you know, maybe entertaining any of these people, or if she should just focus on a new, like something new,
Yeah.
a new
Eight Swords in the reverse. There's nothing that you really don't know. Now, as far as the other person goes, 9 of Cups. See, you're being tested. You're being tested because you are about to level up. Yeah, Ace of Cups reversed. These are tests. You're being tested. You're in the middle of a transition. Y'all are going to hear me say this probably a lot in 2024. You're in the middle of a transition, going into a whole new cycle. But you're being tested right now. As far as the other person goes, if this was somebody you were, and I hate to use this word, but somebody you're supposed to be with, it would be very difficult to avoid. When you're supposed to be with somebody, it's harder to fight against that. It's harder to avoid that, and it's harder to walk away from that than it is to make up your mind to do it. These are tests. You're being tested. So, yeah, with the tests that you're being presented with, you can either evolve or repeat. Evolve or repeat. Very simple. And with the 9 of Cups energy showing here and the 8 of Swords reversed right next to it, I think you're passing the tests. You know what you're supposed to do.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So glad to have this deck back, man.
All right. Next is Drew. Capricorn, or Drew is a Capricorn. Kylie is a Cancer. I met this girl summer of last year at a party, and she was pretty chill. We will probably see her again at the same party this year, and wondered if that door of opportunity would open for me if there is an interest.
Well, first thing you want to take into account is that she is your opposite sign. I don't know if you know that or not. Cancer and Capricorn are opposites in astrology. And when we think opposite, when we think opposite, you don't You don't always want to think like night and day different. In some aspects, yes, but for the very most part, it's mirror image reflection. Cancer and Capricorn are mirror image energies, and this can give you a lot of advantages in business, a lot of advantages in finance, friendships, business partners. But romance, oh man, that's always challenging. That's always tough. Mirror image energies in romance is always very, very tricky. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen it before. I can't think of it off the top of my head. That I've ever seen opposite signs come together successfully. But it's possible. It is possible. Let's see. What's the contract here? Oh, shit. 5 of Wands. 10 of Cups reversed. Emperor reversed. Empress. And the Emperor reversed. Well, possibly. There could possibly be an open door of opportunity, but she's either wrapped up in something that is a bunch of drama you don't want to be a part of, or she has baggage. One of the two. One of the two. I can't tell which one it is. Devil card. 5 of Wands. Empress in the upright, Emperor in the reverse. She could have, like I said, I don't know if she's either wrapped up in a relationship or if she has some baggage, like a baby daddy or a crazy ex or something like that. Something, some has some kind of baggage or is wrapped up in something already. Let's see. It's not telling me if there's a contract. So I honestly don't think there is a pre-birth contract on this one. Page of Cups. Okay. Possibility. To answer the question. Yeah. Possible open door of opportunity. Queen of Cups reverse, though. Proceed with caution. She's the Cancer or you are? You're Capricorn. Okay, she's the Cancer. Be careful with that one. Be careful with that one. I do think that she could emotionally manipulate you really well if you let her. Just proceed with caution. Keep her at an arm's distance. If that doorway opens and you want to proceed with a love offer, keep her at an arm's distance. Keep her on communication for a while and let her in slowly. Because this could take a very, very sharp, unexpected turn into some drama very easily. And I think she has some baggage. She's either wrapped up in a relationship right now or has some baggage. Maybe somebody she's been on and off with, possibly. So, yeah. Keep her at an arm's distance and let her in slow if you choose to take that open door of opportunity.
Okay, next is Becca. Hi, Rich and Leah, long-time subscriber here. I'm a Gemini with the best little boy. We're ready to find the man of our dreams to join our family. Can I have a love reading, please? Past energy, Scorpio, looking for a new someone with loving energy. Basically, are they coming in, right? Anyone coming in?
Bum, 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 bum. That's the past right there. Did it say something about the past?
The past energy was a Scorpio.
Okay. But that energy is still showing up very strongly. Ace of Cups reversed. 7 of Cups. I don't know about the man of your dreams. I don't know about all that. But probably with the 7 of Cups there, I could see you probably entertaining a few potential love interests. I could see that. It depends on how long you've been single, too. 7 of Cups, Ace of Cups in the reverse.
Well, she's in the chat.
Okay. King of Cups. There he is. There he is. But it's probably not going to be... You're probably going to have to be tested a few times. Probably going to have to be tested a few times before you're able to identify who the right person actually is. So it's probably not going to be as quick and easy as he just shows up. There's probably going to be a few potential love interests that you have to consider and work through. Like, no, I don't think I'm vibing with this person. No, I don't know if that vibe feels right with that person. And yeah, if as long as you're able to distinguish who you shouldn't be messing with, yes, you could end up connecting with your actual person in the next year. It's possible. But there's probably going to be a few tests that present themselves to you before then. Let's see.
Fun. Gotta love the test.
Gotta love them. As much as I bitch about it, they make sense when the tests are over and you look back. They make sense.
Yeah.
Queen of Cups, Page of Wands, Knight of Cups reversed again. There's that past energy showing again. There it is. So there's still some energy work that needs to be done as far as the past goes, because that's always going to cause an energetic damper. It's going to tie you down a little bit. But yeah, I would say that you are on a path in the right direction. It's just not going to be as quick and easy as, it's coming in next month. First person that makes their way into your life, bam, here it is. Yeah, it's not going to be that easy. Probably going to be several open doors of opportunity, because see, in order to actually successfully function in a relationship with your actual person, that's going to demand a very different version of you. The version of you that was a frequency match to the last person is not the version of you that is a frequency match to your actual person. And if that version of you that was with the last person tries to get in a relationship with your actual person, you'll completely sabotage it and fuck it all the way up. So that's why the universe pops these little doors of opportunity open. Every little area that you needed to work on, and every little area that you're being tested, a door of opportunity will open to test you. Best case scenario, you walk right past that door and you don't even know you were being tested, and you still pass. Worst case scenario, you get sucked back in and repeat cycle of the past. But yeah, there is a very strong possibility that you could end up ending up connecting with that person before next April. Just be careful and don't just jump straight in with somebody who calls you pretty and takes you to bed.
And buys you dinner. That was my weakness. Oh, you're going to buy me food? Okay. That's a sucker for food and a drink. Anyways, next is Amy. I believe we did this one like at the beginning, and she wanted another one, so she's asking something different. Okay. I'm Amy, and my birthday is 6/10. My question is, do you see anything new coming in for my love life? I'm currently seeing William, who's an Aries since January 2024, and although I'd love a further commitment, I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen.
Well,
do you want to know what the question was before?
No, that's fine. But as far as anything new coming in, I can tell you one thing for sure that is guaranteed. Being energetically attached to somebody else will serve as a block for somebody new coming in on a different vibration. But let's see what contracts are due. What contracts are due? 8 of Wands. Yep, that's what I thought. The next soul contract is on a different frequency. So right now you're tuned into 93.1. The next person due to come in is on 107.7. Let's see. Okay. So it's very, very up in the air depending on what decision you choose to make with the person you're currently tied to. Now, let me give you an example as to how this works, okay? The decision you make in here affects the timeline that you're on. If you say to yourself, I'm going to try to make it work with this person I'm connecting with. If you make that decision, you're on timeline A. If you say, well, I don't know, we'll just throw it up in the air and just see what happens. Whatever happens, happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. If you make that decision, you're on timeline B. If you say, nah, fuck this person, it's done. I'm done playing that game. I'm walking away from them, and I'm just going to try to jump in the first relationship I can find. If you make that decision, you're on timeline C. If you say, no, you know what? I'm going through my healing. I don't need a relationship right now. I need to get my vibe right. If you make that decision, you're on timeline D. Does this make sense? So there's a lot of timelines available to you right now, and you haven't made a decision as to which one that you're going to take. So based on all the timelines that I said, your default timeline would be timeline B. In which case, the next contract due to come in can't come in while you're still energetically tied to the person that you're dealing with right now. But let me take a look at the next person who is due to come in. Let's see. Ace of Cups. See, there will be absolutely no confusion whatsoever about the feelings of the next contract due to come in. You will be made very, very aware very quickly how this person feels about you and what this person's intentions are. Very quickly. And it'll start moving very, very fast. Okay. Might even start moving a little bit too fast. So you're definitely going to want to make sure that you are in the right headspace and in the right heart space whenever the next person due to come in comes in, because it's going to be really, really, really quick, really sudden, really unexpected. It's probably going to start moving so fast you're not even fucking ready for it. Chariot, 5 of Wands. It could lead to some headbutt and some arguments and some fights because you all aren't even adjusted to each other. So what I would recommend is that make a decision with the connection that you're currently dealing with right now. Make a solid decision as far as that goes. Whether you do it or not. I'm not going to tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Just make a decision one way or the other. But if you choose not to be messing with that person, I'm not going to tell you if you should or shouldn't, but if you choose not to, releasing that person and healing from that is your number one priority. And then be careful. Because if you start doing it right, things are going to pick up and start moving real fast. All right?
Next is Marissa. Anything about career? I recently applied for a completely new job. Will I get picked to be on a crew, or how will things go?
Fool card reversed. The World card reversed. Your cycle is not complete yet. Not quite. So by you saying you applied to a whole new job, that would indicate to me that you are currently employed elsewhere. Yes? Well, if you are currently employed elsewhere, there's still some kind of soul contract that you're working on right now. And one of two things is going to happen. Either that new doorway of opportunity will not pop open for you while you're still working on this soul contract with whoever the hell this is. I don't even know.
They said, yes, I own a business.
Okay. So with whatever it is that is going on with your cycle right now and whatever contracts you're working on, either that door won't pop its way open or whatever it is that needs to be finished and completed in the cycle that you're currently dealing with right now will start ramping up and wrapping up really, really quickly to push you off into the next door of opportunity. But with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse here, I'm not convinced that the door you knocked on is part of your path. I'm not 100% convinced of that. Now, you're a powerful, creative being who can do whatever the hell you want in this life. So you can get that door to open if you really want to, but I'm not convinced that that is the door that's supposed to open for you right now. Even when you do finish up whatever cycle you're working on right now. Let me just see if I can get any more information as to why the universe doesn't want to open that door yet. I think you can probably open that window now.
I still hear him out there. Are you hot?
Yeah.
I have a fan on. You okay it?
I'm hot in here.
That's because I'm in here.
I'm sweaty. I'm going to need to wash this shirt.
Sweaty. I'll open it when they're done.
Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. So the path that you're on right now, let me see if I can explain it this way. What I see in my head when I pull cards is what I'm looking for is your default timeline. So we made a plan before we incarnated into this life, and it's like mapping out a trip across the U.S., right? So what I'm looking at is you took your red marker and you marked your trip across the U.S. before you incarnated. So that's what I'm reading when I pull this right here. I'm reading what you highlighted in red before you incarnated. So right now, you're kind of like, you're on your way to New York City, and you're going through Illinois, okay? You're going to go straight through Indiana to get up to New York City. This would be like dipping down south and going through Nashville and Louisville in order to come up, if that makes any sense. I hope that's a good analogy. So this would kind of be out of your way, and even if you did go ahead and manifest a position here, it would be very temporary. Very, very temporary. It would be very temporary. It probably wouldn't last. It probably wouldn't even last through the entirety of 2024. It would be a very, very temporary stepping stone, a temporary building block. What I would recommend is if that door doesn't open, keep knocking on new doors. Now, that's a metaphor when I say that. I don't mean go around physically knocking on literal doors. I mean, continue taking action in other places to see which door the universe will open. If the universe does open this door, I wouldn't give it a very likely chance. I'd give that about a 30 to 40% chance this door will open. But if it does, pay attention to other doorways that'll open, because this is a very temporary stepping stone on your path, because we are about to head into a transition that is going to change the world of career and finance completely. Okay?
Okay, next. We got to keep them all the same, like, because that's not fair to other people. Okay, next is Sandra. Is the contract complete between me and my current person? I'm a Pisces sun, moon, and he's a Cancer sun, cap moon.
How did this happen?
Because, don't worry about it. I'm already handling that. I had to refund somebody, and then I'm honoring it because, don't worry.
Okay. Now, let me say it again. Is the contract between me and my current person complete?
Yes.
Pisces sun dealing with a Cancer sun.
I could open the window, but it's going to be kind of loud with the lawnmower. Isn't that loud?
It's not horrible.
Do you guys think it's loud? I mean, it's really going to be what they hear.
8 of Cups. Yep. I need some light. I can't see.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was your shining light.
What about this thing?
What is it?
Does these lights plug into anything?
Oh, yeah. What's plugged in right now? Turn that thing. It should be plugged in. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, is that good? Can you see?
Yep.
Once the sun goes down, I can like open that back up and we'll have light.
Okie dokie. So I would say that the overall energy is the Eight of Cups. And if you can't really tell what this card is all about, this is the card of walking away. And with the Star card, I would say yes, this does look like a completed soul contract. I would say yes, it does. You can usually kind of tell when a soul contract is complete. And you've probably already heard me talk about that, and that's the reason why you came and asked me that question. But yeah, I would say so. Let me see here. What else wants to come through? Ace of Pentacles. All right. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Queen of Cups reversed. Yep, all right. Yeah, we definitely have a completed soul contract. So what is going to start happening, if it hasn't already, is that the energy between the two of you is going to become very, very heavy and very intense. And it's going to keep getting heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And eventually, if you keep fighting it, it'll start turning very toxic if it hasn't already. And then eventually, after a certain point, if you don't walk away from it, the universe will make you walk away from it. Like, make you. It'll be out of your control at that point. So I would give that a direct yes with the Eight of Cups right there. And the Devil, Three of Swords. Yeah, I would say so. I would say so.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Air and light for my man.
I'm done.
Oh, you're done?
Yeah, I'm just looking at this card.
Okay. All right, next we're going to do Lotus. Question, just finished large project. What can I expect? Success, etc.
Oh, large project. Well, since that, I won't be able to dig in and give a bunch of details. But the only thing I can tell you is if I see success or not. It probably won't be very detailed. I don't know what kind of project. Let's see. Hangman reversed. All right, last shuffle, last one. Boom. 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 Death card reversed. Nine of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles energy. Ah, there's the card of success. And the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. So it might be kind of slow success. It might not be the immediate booming overnight success that, you know, we all hope for. But it might be seemingly kind of slow rolling success. 7 and 9 of Pentacles at first while the ball is rolling. But it looks like it'll take a while for whatever it was that you did to really start receiving a return in frequencies, return on vibration, ROV. Because down here at the end of the line, which is roughly 6 to 8 months whenever I do my default time frames, when open doors of opportunity will start popping themselves open. And it may be unexpected success too. I have to add that. It may be success in ways that you would not have imagined. Let me see what this deck has to say. Queen of Pentacles jumped out here. And 10 of Pentacles. So yeah, eventually, but for some reason I'm kind of getting here that there may be a small possibility that it may seem like It's not successful. The success may not take the path that you're expecting. 9 of Pentacles again. It may not take the path you're expecting. It may not happen in a way that you would expect, but it is leading to other open doors of opportunity later on down the line that you wouldn't either something you wouldn't be able to imagine right now, or it could possibly be things that don't even exist yet, possibly. But again, I can't dive too deep into there because I have no details. I have no clue what it is that you're doing here. But to answer the question as directly as possible, success, yes, I think so. Okay.
Okay. Next is Katie.
Katie.
How is my current relationship going to go this year? Just started the relationship, strong connection. I feel like there's a really good chance for longevity. I'm going to put the order for everybody to see right here in the comments of who's next and stuff.
So you and this person absolutely have karma from a past life. That's why the connection feels so strong. Don't let the word karma alarm you. That doesn't mean that it's a bad thing. That can actually be a good thing sometimes. But yes, this is actually a past life karmic soulmate. Let's see what's in that karmic contract. Let's see. Justice. Uh-oh. Well, I do think that a life partnership is in this contract here with the 10 of Cups. However, don't let the intensity of this connection grab a hold of your expectations. And how am I going to word this? I got to be real careful how I word this. Sometimes we can accidentally tend to sabotage things when we start expecting it has to go this way. It has to happen this way. If it's not happening this way, something's wrong. And if we start painting a picture in our mind of what we think it's supposed to look like and how we think it's supposed to go, we could accidentally start sabotaging things. Right now, you all are at a crossroads. So it's really hard to get a default timeline on this situation right here because this is already a past life relationship that you fucked up in your last lifetime. So with the Lovers card reversed, 3 of Swords, there will be bumps in the road. There will be challenges. There will be obstacles. There will be things that freak you out and make you think that it may be coming to an end. Just keep in mind that a successful relationship is not a relationship between two people that have no issues. A successful relationship happens when two people work through their issues together as a team. There is no such thing as a relationship with no issues. After this, I'm going to do a deck swap. Hang on.
Deck swap.
Next swap. High Priestess reversed. So yes, there is potential for longevity. Yes, there is. Absolutely. King of Swords reversed though. 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands again. So keep in mind that the two of you are carrying unfinished business and unresolved past vibrational baggage from your last lifetime. So on an energetic level, think about it this way. Connecting with a karmic soulmate in this lifetime is energetically no different than reconciling with somebody you broke up with 5 years ago on an energetic level. It's just like a reconciliation. It's the same energy, only you feel it on a vibrational level and you're not 100% sure, you don't have conscious memory of the vibrational baggage, but you feel it. So with the 2 of Wands for the second time in a row, there is no guarantee here. However, a life partnership is in the contract. So that is a good thing. At least this isn't supposed to be a temporary contract. A life partnership is in the contract. Just remember, don't let the bullshit that we were fed as kids through Disney movies clog your fucking imagination. Relationships have challenges. Relationships have struggles. Relationships have issues. Even two people who are divine life partners are going to have struggles and have issues and have problems together. The way you all work through that as a team is what determines how successful you will be in the end. Okay? Just keep that in mind. Let me do a deck swap real quick.
Deck swap.
Deck swap.
Buddy, come here. Come on, baby. Come on. Hi. You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Oh, my sweet boy. Oh, my sweet boy. Oh.
Is Buggy saying hi?
Yes.
Buggy.
Wait. Get comfortable.
Buggy Wug. It's all right, buddy.
Oh. This is Bug. And my baby Bug.
This is her familiar.
My familiar.
I have never, ever, ever seen such a strong bond between a human and a cat in my life than these two right here. It's insane.
We're connected.
He's a very, very, very important light worker kitty.
So cute.
He's a light worker. He does major energy work. Yeah, I'm talking about you. He does major energy work that keeps our vibrational empire afloat with my spiritual mission. I was going to knock the flowers over.
That's probably how it knocked over last night.
Probably. All right.
Okay, it's a little too bright with the curtains though. So. Oh, sorry. Get there.
I'm having fun with this, babe.
Yay!
Aren't you?
Yeah. Okay, next is a naughty mouse.
Hey, naughty mouse. Ooh, I was going to grab something while I was in there. Hang on.
Hang on, Johnny. What was that? Hold on, he's about to knock over my thing. No.
Okay. All right.
You drink?
I drink in my douche fluid.
Even douche food.
All right. Now I'm ready.
All right. A naughty mouse. I gotta give naughty mouse a new time. All right, a naughty mouse.
A naughty mouse.
We had some great experience together, but due to ego, we are in no contact right now. We are both Scorpios. My question is, does he still think of me and want to reach out?
Yeah, two fixed signs, man. Two fixed signs, man. I'm going to tell you what. I've been there. I've tried it. Never again. Ace of Swords reversed. He doesn't know how to approach you. Seven of Swords.
I like that deck.
Yeah, Tarot Vintage. It's one of my favorites. Doesn't know how to approach you. To answer the question directly, yes. Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. Yes, he thinks about you and is still burdened by this. But yes, ego, fixed sign. You know, I'm going to put my foot down and I'm not making the first move. I will shoot myself in the foot just to prove a point to you. That's a very fixed sign type of thing, you know. So to answer the question directly, yeah. He still thinks about you. It still bothers him. It still weighs him down. But even if he wanted to reach out to you, he wouldn't even know how to break the ice with you. I do think that he is planning to be in contact with you one of these days. He's planning on it, planning on what he would say, planning on how he wanted to go. Absolutely. Page of Swords, or I'm sorry, that's the Knight of Swords. Prince of Swords in this deck. Same as the Knight. Yeah, he wants to talk to you. Absolutely. Still thinks about you. But you're right. He's all up in his ego. So that's where it gets slippery, because even if you all were in communication, would he open up and be honest, open, and vulnerable with you? That's the question. Where probably not. Matter of fact, even if he's still in love with you, he would probably still take that as an opportunity to get one last jab in there, even though that hurts him. Probably. King of Swords in the reverse. Four of Swords. I think he is hoping for a good opportunity. And usually most past people view an opportunity as a point of vulnerability. So yeah, I would say yes. Yeah, he wants to talk to you, but he's not waiting with open arms. He's waiting with his guard up. So I don't think there's a whole lot you don't know about this person. I don't think he's changed his mind. I don't think he's changed his stance. I think he's still the exact same person that you walked away from, to be 100% real with you.
I lost, or I didn't lose, but I need my little mirror. I think it's in my purse. I have a buggy hair in my eyeball.
Mirror.
Right, I'm going to read this one, and then I'm going to go look in the mirror. Right, next is Belinda. It says, I was a flight attendant for 10 years and took a break from the business. 10 years later, it is still a desire to fly. I am in the process of beginning training. I'm a little nervous. It is pretty intense training. How will training go? Thank you.
Three of Pentacles. You good?
Yes. I feel that hair in there, but I can't see it.
Strength card. So it depends on what you mean by intense. I think it'll go just fine. I think so. I mean, the only intensity will be, it'll be kind of in your own mind, you know, but especially if you've done it before, you'll revisit some old memories that have buried themselves underneath of your conscious awareness. But for the very most part, any intensity that you experience in training will be mostly in your head. And I don't mean that in like a disrespectful way or anything. I'm not like saying that you're doing something wrong. But most of the intensity will be created in your own mind. For the very most part, I see it going actually kind of smooth, to be honest with you. But then that's where it gets slippery, where if it's intense in my head, I could manifest something crazy happening, you know? So, Four of Pentacles. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Can't wait till I get that layer of thin, slippery stuff worn off the card.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you'll be all right. But just to let you know, I don't think that you are returning back to this job to work your forever job. You're going back to do this to revisit some unfinished business that you didn't take care of before. And then once you finish all that up, you'll be walking away from this again. So this isn't your forever job. You just have some unfinished business to take care of, some vibrational loose ends to tie up and whatnot. Possibly even a soul contract with somebody as well. But yeah, it'll be all right. Everything will go smooth. You're tying up some loose ends, turning some unturned stones, and then this will be a temporary stepping stone on your journey. Okay?
All right. Next, we're going to do Jennifer. My high school boyfriend looked me up, found me, and we've been texting every single day since July 2023. Why did he come back? What is the greater purpose of him being back in my life? Let's see what the guides say. LOL. Thank you.
Well, I don't want to steal your power from you. Okay? There's nothing more important for you to understand than the fact that the purpose that he serves in your life, you're the only being in this entire universe who gets to decide what that purpose is. You're the only one who gets to do that. So at the end of the day, when it all comes down to it and push comes to shove and the nitty gets gritty, the meaning you assign this is the meaning that it has. If you don't assign it a meaning, it's just a big question mark lingering in the ether of eternity. It's unresolved, unfinished business. And that's what turns into karma. So let's just see, though. Let's just see. Strength card reversed. And I would also, I kind of wish I knew how old y'all were. So I think he's hoping for a reconciliation attempt. Kind of wish I knew how old y'all were, because when you say high school boyfriend, are you 23 or are you 43? That would make a big difference in what it is that he's wanting. But the long story short of it is I do think that with the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups here, he is hoping for a reconciliation attempt. I don't know how this relationship ended, but it didn't end in a way that he wanted. I think he's hoping for a reconciliation attempt. What I'm not getting here, though, is whether or not that would be a good idea. It's kind of looking like it would be possible if you all really wanted to try to come together and build something, as long as you all are both on the same page. Let's see. Let me see if I can get a energy check. Chariot reverse. Page of Swords. Oh, Nine of Cups reverse. Devil card. All right. Okay. So let me tell you a little something about men. And the dudes always get so pissed off at me when I say this. Every time I say this in the video, the comment section gets flooded with men mad at me because they don't like it when I say this. Your average man has a much harder time finding a sexual mate than your average woman. Your average man. 95% of men are completely invisible to the eyes of your average woman. Now, when a man finds himself at a dead end in life and nothing new is coming in, and he starts getting overwhelmed with that feeling of, I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. I'm going to be alone. I don't want to die alone. The first thing he starts doing is thinking back in the past. Well, if nobody new is going to give me a chance, who from my past is most likely to give me another chance? Because they've already given me a chance once before, so that must mean there's a chance for them to let me in again. So I think that's a part of it. That is a big part of it. So I would say be careful when it comes to this situation right here. But he overall, when he very first connected with you, he wanted a reconciliation attempt. Yes, it is possible that the two of you could attempt reconciliation. It is possible. However, how long this has been stringing on kind of concerns me a little bit. Since July 2023, it's coming up on a year. I'm not 100% convinced that door is still open, or if it is, I don't know how much longer it's going to be open. So I would be gaining clarity real quick on where this situation's going, or that door is going to close. So, okay, that's all I can get out of that. You're the bomb, babe.
Okay, next is Kathy. What does my love life look like for me? I am looking to see if I will meet someone or maybe my drink. You backwashing my drink. Anyway, sorry. What does my love life look like for me? I'm looking to see if I will meet someone or maybe I have and can't see it. I am a Leo. My drink.
Maybe you have and can't see it.
Maybe she already met the person.
Well, if you are currently in contact with the next person due to come in, I don't know if that's your actual person. When you meet your actual person, that's going to knock your damn socks off. You won't be wondering, it won't be somebody you connect with and don't realize it. Let me just see. 4 of Wands. Okay, so there is an open door of opportunity with somebody you are connected to currently. So yeah, if whoever it is that you're referring to, yes, there is an opportunity for you to connect. You could, whoever it is that you're thinking about, yeah. But with the Lover's card in the reverse, you're not currently connected to your actual person. So that person's still wandering around out there. But there are other opportunities around you to connect with people. There is one person in particular that is interested in you. So just be careful with that, though, like I said, because you're not connected to your person right now. With the Wheel of Fortune right here, I kind of have this funny little feeling that you have somebody in mind. That's kind of what my spidey senses are telling me. I could be wrong on that. But whoever that is that you're thinking about, that is somebody you have karma with. Absolutely. But right now, with the phase of life that you're at right now, nobody that you're currently connected with is just going to make their way into your life. Not quite. It would require a little bit of work and effort to make things happen with the person that you're thinking about. Now, I'm not going to say whether you should or should not do that. That's totally up to you. I don't have the authority to tell you that because you have karma with the person. So that's between you and your higher self. I would say, though, that don't make any decisions out of loneliness. Definitely don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Sounds like someone's banging on the door, but it's the wind, I think.
You mean open the door?
Yeah. Wait, why did we close it? I forgot.
I don't know. I closed it. I don't think I did it for a reason. I think I just...
You have to put that little thingy in front of it, though.
Little Dollar Tree door stopper. It's actually a balloon holder from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
Three of Cups. Another thing, too, if you do decide to engage in contract with this person that you're thinking about, whoever this is that you're currently connected with, be careful because there is a third energy involved there. Okay? So whoever this is that you're referring to when you say, maybe have I, yeah, there is somebody that's interested in you. There is somebody that you have karma with from a past life. But there is also a third energy involved there. 10 of Cups reversed. There's an open door of opportunity for the two of you to come together and connect. I would advise being careful with that. But is this your person? No. If you don't want to get with anybody that's not your person, I would chill right now and relax. But if you do choose to pursue this individual, be patient. Be very patient with it because there's a third energy involved there. And if you do start, making something happen with this person, you're going to want to give this person the time to make that decision between either you or them. So I don't know. All I can say is if it was me, I wouldn't. That doesn't mean that you shouldn't. It's just, if it was me, I would not. That's just me, though.
Okay. All right, next is Flo. My name is Flo. I'm a Pisces, and I've been talking to a Cancer for a month now. Things had been going well, and we had a first date, and we planned a second date, but communication slowed down, and now I'm concerned what his intentions are. Thank you, Rich.
That's no good. Woo! Karmic wheel. You know what that means? You and this person have karma. Six of Swords reversed. 10 of Cups reversed. Damn it, man. Damn it, man. 7 of Swords. Damn it, man. Well, there is karma between you and this person. I do think that part of that contract is to see if you could build a life partnership. However, I think that the person that you're dealing with is a codependent. And one thing codependents are notorious for is changing their mind. Because when they connect with people, the intention that they have in connecting with somebody is to fill a void in their own heart. That's all they're worried about, is their own emotional needs, right? And that feeling is very fleeting, that of us trying to fill that unfillable void. That's very, very fleeting. And the minute I start feeling like you're not doing that for me, I'm going to lose interest and start wondering if the grass is greener somewhere else. So I do think that he is kind of pulling back, wondering whether or not the grass is greener on the other side. He's getting a little bit confused, a little bit lost, because his intentions are emotional codependency. That's his intentions. So Ace of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh, 9 of Swords. This will drive you crazy if you let it. Okay, so with the Knight of Wands energy there in the very heart of the spread, he's not a very solid, consistent individual. He's very flaky, flippy, floppy, fickle, changes his mind very easy, doesn't know what the hell he wants. Because what he wants is to fill a void in his heart. Okay, but he doesn't know how to do that. So what I would be doing if I was you is I would dedicate no less than the next 30 days to gaining clarity on exactly what his intentions are. And when I say gaining clarity, I don't mean ask me or another tarot reader. I mean you gain clarity from him. And in 30 days, if you're still scratching your head wondering what his intentions are, I would back away from this, because he doesn't know what he wants. He wants to be with somebody who's going to fill the void in his heart, right? But unbeknownst to him, nobody is going to fill the void in his heart. So that's why he's so fickle and flippy-floppy and wishy-washy and doesn't know what he wants. So yeah, it's hard to say. Don't let this drive you nuts. Don't let yourself lose sleep over this. Find out what his intentions are. If you can't find out what his intentions are, back away. Okay, let it be known I'm not going to play this game.
Okay, next we have Mary. What is the best thing I can do for Ivan to help him deal with his anger and be able to express his feelings and emotions in a healthy way? He showed me a side of himself I've never seen before.
Man, unfortunately, that's not on you. That's a problem he has to deal with himself. Justice. There's only one thing you can do. Lay down the law and let it be known. I'm not playing that shit. I ain't doing that. You better get that shit in check or later. Later. I'm outie. It's all you can do. That's his problem that he has to work on within himself. And as far as things that you can do, very little. Very, very little that you can do other than laying boundaries and saying, I'm not fucking playing with that. I'm not, nope. I'm not going to be around for that. It's all you can do. And then you got to stand on that too. If you let it be known, you got to speak that very firmly, very clearly. And if he does show you that side of him again, back off and say, all right, no, I'm not playing this game. Nope. Let it be known that you're not going to deal with that and make it very understood, the boundaries that you've set. That's all you can do. Two of Pentacles. But, I mean, don't just say that if you don't mean it, though. Don't just say that if you don't mean it. Because if you say that and it just proves to be an empty threat, then he'll become comfortable with treating you however he wants. He'll walk all over you, basically. Wheel of Fortune. Devil card, Seven of Swords. It's all you can do. Very little that you can do. All you can do is lay boundaries. Lay down the law. It's all you can do. Beyond that, it's up to him to work through his own shit.
Okay. Next is Amber.
Baba.
Hi, Virgo here, stuck in a love triangle with a Scorpio and Taurus. Not sure what to do. My question is, should I stay with Scorpio?
Well, I kind of wish I knew the dynamic here.
A love triangle.
Yeah, but who's with who? Is it you with the Scorpio and the Taurus? Or is the Scorpio and Taurus together and you're with the Scorpio?
Obviously, I think she's with the Scorpio and the Taurus. Like, she probably can't decide which one she wants. Or, I don't know.
Well, let me tell you this, okay? If you're ever wondering whether or not your person is this person or this person, it's neither of them. It's neither of them. If either of those people were your actual person, you wouldn't give a shit about the other. Queen of Wands. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Uh-oh, this is definitely a codependency situation here. I had a feeling that card was going to come out.
Oh, she says, I'm married to Scorpio, but we opened up the relationship and I fell for Taurus.
Okay. All right. Well, Tower card. Let me just put it to you like this. 5 years from now, you ain't going to be with neither of them, no matter what you do. So if you're so confused about whether or not you should stay with this person that you have to ask me, no disrespect, but that's usually most of the time. There's exceptions to everything, but in a high percentage of cases, when it gets to that point, it's usually a clear indication that it's time to go. So yeah, this is codependency energy. Like, what reason would we have to opening up the marriage? What's the reason? Most people do that because the other person isn't meeting their needs, right? Well, it's a person can't meet your needs. It doesn't work that way. So it's a codependency situation that Basically, I'm trying to get another person to fill an unfillable void. And that just adds all these other extra energetic, vibrational baggage traps to the situation that is eventually, I don't see you being connected to either of these. I'd give it about an 80 to 90% chance that you're not going to be with either of them next April. Let me just see what the next spread has to say. Let me see. What's up, babe?
I think I drank too much. Feel free.
Oh, shit. Are you feeling nauseous?
I'm a little dizzy.
You feel good, though?
I don't know yet. I accidentally had too much.
Knight of Cups. World card reversed. Emperor reversed. Yeah, so 6 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. Now, Ace of Cups in the reverse. There's one or two very prevalent timelines available right now. Either roll with the flow, which it's pretty much all falling apart right now, or get up and walk away. You can either walk away from this willingly, or you can let the universe do it for you. One of two choices. I would say best case scenario. Let's say, for example, you're like, no, I really want to stay with Scorpio. I really want to stay with Scorpio. It'll more than likely turn into an on and off, a very toxic on and off repeat cycle that will absolutely deplete you of your life source energy within the next 2 years. That, will be on and off and on and off and on and off and, just turn into an absolute shit show. And hey, if that's the way you want to do it, go right ahead. I'm not judging you. But if you were to kind of go with the flow and cooperate with the universe right now, you're not going to be with either of them more than likely next year this time.
Okay, next is Nancy. I'm a Sun, Virgo, Leo Moon, Pisces rising. A romantic interest scrub guy is getting closer to me as he watches me work out at gym. Is he emotionally available to be in a relationship with me? Scrub guy. Is he scrubbing down the machines or what? How did he get the name Scrub guy? Scrub guy. Or does he wear his scrubs in the gym?
I have no idea what a scrub guy is.
Me neither. It's just his nickname, I guess.
10 of Pentacles. Two more shuffles. Two more. I'm all blurry.
Oh. Probably because I'm too close. Get closer.
Seven of Pentacles, Tower card reversed, 5 of Cups. So emotionally available, I don't know about all that. We have 10 of Cups reversed, 10 of Pentacles in the upright. So, first of all, why are you all experiencing this connection? Because you are past life karmics, soulmates. I know that comes through a lot. That's just what it is. This looks like right now, 10 of Pentacles upright, 10 of Cups reversed. So I wouldn't call it emotionally available. I don't think you all speak the same emotional language. So you all could have something very successful, but this would be one of those types of connections that looks really good on the outside. You'd probably get a lot of compliments. You look real good on social media. Everybody would look at you all and assume that you're really happy together. But that connection at the deepest level, deep down, it would take a while for that to really start, actually rolling in a positive direction. So I think you all speak a very different emotional and vibrational love language. But you all do have karma. You and this person absolutely do have karma. Unfinished business from a past life. Three of Swords reversed. Ooh, and I had a feeling that was going to come up. He is absolutely trying to get laid. Absolutely. Absolutely. But yeah, again, not a lot of emotions in here. To answer that question as directly as possible, I'd probably say no. Very, very sexually attracted to you. Very much so. But as far the way emotionally, I think the two of you speak a very different language. If you would want to pursue a connection with this person, you would have to be willing to be very, very patient. Very patient. While you all connect at that deep emotional level.
All right. Oh no. Hody do. Why does it do this? All right, next is Trisha. How do I not feel bad about my decision to divorce and break free from a toxic marriage of 13 years? I need to be strong and not get sucked back in, as I always tried but felt bad. I'm Aquarius, he is Aries, and narcissist. We have kids, the only reason he is here.
You don't not feel bad. You do it any fucking way.
As an Aquarius, that should be easy, don't you? Aquarians aren't you guys,
No.
Is it easy for you guys just to turn your emotions off?
No, Aquarians don't necessarily turn their emotions off. We just have a really good ability to be able to do something regardless of how it feels, which is what goes into this type of situation. See, when you're with a narcissist, the narcissist is very, very good at making you feel bad. So after a certain point, you have to be able to say, I don't care how this feels. I guess I'll be the bad guy then, because I'm not fucking doing this shit. If this makes me the bad guy, then I'm the fucking bad guy then, because I'm not doing it. Nope. So to answer your question as directly as possible, you don't. You don't. It's kind of like going to the gym. People ask me, how do I get motivated? I'm like, fuck motivation. Get in there and do it any fucking way. Same thing. You know how many days I go down there and work out, not motivated at all, but I get on the treadmill and I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing this shit. A lot. So don't look for a feeling. Don't look for it to feel right. Do what you know needs to be done because it has to be done. I don't even know what I'm going to pull cards on. 6, hey. 6 of Wands. You know what needs to be done. And there's the Aries card in the reverse, which is also one of the cards that I look for in narcissist energy. There's not one narcissist card, but, you know, if I was to look for narcissism, Emperor Reverse would be one of the combinations of cards. Yeah. 8 of Cups. 6 of Wands, 10 of Swords. How do you not feel bad? You don't. It might feel bad. It very well may. That's narcissists are really good at making you feel bad. But you have to say that the pain of repeating this cycle outweighs how bad I feel. So you have 2 paths ahead of you that are very difficult paths. You have the path of breaking free, feeling bad, and doing what you know needs to be done, or the path of repeating the same cycle. They both suck. Pick which sucky path you want. They're both going to suck. But I'll tell you this much. The pain and the discomfort that comes with making a change, feeling bad, that pain and discomfort is temporary. You'll get over that. But the pain and discomfort of repeating the same toxic cycle for another 13 years is permanent.
Well, it's another 13 years.
Yeah, for another 13 years.
Until you decide to leave.
Yeah. So again, you don't. You don't look for a feeling. You don't look for it to feel right. You don't wait for the right time. You do what you know needs to be done, regardless of how it feels. And if you can do that, if you can manage to make a head over heart decision like that, it'll turn you into a very different person.
I think also you feel bad and uncomfortable because you are going to a different timeline too by making that decision. So it feels very uncomfortable.
Yep.
Okay, next is Naomi. When will I hear from the Pisces whom I haven't heard from yet? We can't say when, but we can see if they will reach out.
Yeah. Haven't heard from them yet, meaning you've never heard from this person ever?
Maybe they were supposed to reach out and they haven't heard from them yet. So, like, when... I don't really know.
Page of Cups reversed. 7 of Swords. I'm kind of feeling like the universe is doing you a favor. The reason you haven't heard from this person yet is because the universe is doing you a favor. Right now, with the Page of Cups in the reverse, it doesn't look like you are hearing from this person. It doesn't look like it. And that's a good thing. This is not somebody you need in your life. With the Devil card, 7 of Swords, and the King of Wands reversed. Dude, all 3 of them in the same spread. Okay? The Player, the Liar, and the Devil. Dude. So this Pisces individual, I think, is out playing games right now with other people. I would count your blessings that you're not hearing from this person right now. Let me see what the next spread says. Seven of Swords again. This isn't somebody you want to hear from. So the universe is trying to help you out right now. 4 of Wands in the reverse.
Are they going to reach out? I mean, it's kind of not answering the question.
2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is like a 50-50 chance. Kind of like, maybe, maybe not. 2 of Swords is all about having a decision to make.
Like maybe if they don't have anything better, kind of thing.
Because I'm thinking that this person either has somebody else that they're dealing with, or is just out there playing around looking for other options. Yeah. So this person, I don't think really has the most solid intentions in the world. Not really. So I would give it about a 50-50 chance that you'll hear from this person before the end of May. If you haven't heard from them by the end of May, that chance goes down about 25% per month. I would give it about a 75% chance that you won't hear from them in June. And if you don't hear from them by June, I don't think you're hearing from this person. Right now, this person's out there trying to find some other option or whatever the case may be. I almost don't want to get too detailed about this because I don't know who this person is or what. Haven't heard from yet. So why haven't, I don't know. It didn't make sense. So
maybe you're overthinking it.
If you haven't heard from, it's to say I haven't heard from this person yet would indicate to me this is somebody I've never heard from. So why would I hear from them?
I read it as like they were expecting this person to get back to them when they haven't heard back from them yet.
Okay. Well, this person's playing around with other options right now. So be careful on that one.
Okay. Next is Amber. What was Ed's intentions with me? Did he have real feelings? We were in a complicated relationship, but things have recently ended. Just trying to get some clarity.
Boom, boom, boom. Knight of Swords reversed. Nine of Pentacles. So far, it's not really looking like a lot of feelings are coming from this person. Hang on, no, it's not over yet. Four of Wands. Wow. Okay. Yeah, did this person leave you for somebody else by chance? Because the Page of Cups, Ace of Cups came down here at the very, very end, which kind of feels like, that feels like somebody else. With Nine of Pentacles, Fool card reversed, Nine of Cups, kind of feels like there wasn't a whole lot of feelings here with you. See, there's nothing that gives me a bigger headache than when somebody asks me what somebody's intentions are, and I pull it, and the person is really confused and lost and doesn't even know what their intentions are. That gives me the biggest headache in the world to try to read that, because it's hard to put English words to it. With the Devil card here, though, Five of Wands, how do I read that? How would you put that? Have you ever, whenever somebody is like getting in a relationship for all the wrong reasons, they're not connecting with the person emotionally, they just want a relationship with somebody, kind of like codependency, but it's not really emotional codependency. It's like they're just really lost and confused and they don't know what they want. So they're just jumping in relationships, hoping that it'll work out. How do you explain that?
I don't know. You just did.
Let's get that sage.
I'm not relighting that sage. That thing never goes out. There's only 5 more left. Unless you need it, then go ahead.
Hang on.
My poor sage stick.
Nine of Pentacles again. Nine of Cups again. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. So this person is not wanting to connect with anyone emotionally. And so it's kind of, okay, let me give you the best example that I can think of. How many people have you heard say that they want to be a millionaire, right? You hear everybody say that. But how are you going to go about becoming a millionaire? Are you just going to go start robbing banks, selling drugs, stealing to try to become a millionaire? So he wants long-term, stable, healthy, committed relationship, but he's not connecting with people on a deep level. He's not actually forming that connection with anybody.
So he's the one who's robbing the banks?
Yeah. Seven of Swords, Devil card. Just kind of hoping that a relationship will just form on its own without him having to do any work. And it almost kind of feels to me too like he wants to be with somebody else anyways.
You dingleberry.
I can tell this is not just a complicated relationship. This is a complicated reading too. Holy shit. He didn't have intentions. Let me just try to wrap it up with this. What were his intentions? I'm hoping that I'm just going to get with somebody one day and it's all going to work out the way it's supposed to work out by itself, my way. And if it doesn't work out my way, then, that's the only words that I can put to that.
I blame all these people's parents. What happened to them as child? Because obviously they were not exposed to anything of value. They just, what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
most people,
I think it's Has a lot to do with how they're raised too.
Yeah.
Or what they see when they're little.
Mm-hmm.
All right, are we done? Can I go to the next one? Okay. Maria. Hello, I am a Sun Leo and he is a Sun Scorpio. Is he feeling a real love connection towards me? A lot of Leos.
Yeah.
Today.
Leos are having it rough here lately in the love life. Nine of Pentacles. Uh-oh, Tower card. Devil card. Okay. Probably not. I don't think so. I think this person's main focus and emotions is tied to somebody from the past. Definitely a sexual connection though, but this person is guarding his heart and not letting anybody in right now. So I think he knows that if he lets himself have an emotional connection with you, he's going to lose himself. And he's afraid of that right now. So right now he's kind of studying you and getting the feel for you to make sure that you're somebody he can trust before he allows himself to feel that connection with you. Ten of Cups reversed. So he's kind of scared of that right now. But he knows that if he gave himself permission, he would fall stupid in love with you. Let me see.
Damn.
Knight of Swords reversed. Just protecting his heart right now. Just studying you to see if he can trust you. King of Pentacles. No, he's not letting himself right now. King of Wands reversed. No, not right now. He's not letting himself right now.
Reversed?
Huh?
You said reversed?
Reversed.
Reversed? Sounded like you said it funny.
No, he's not allowing himself to feel a really heavy love connection with you right now. He's studying you and observing you, and you all are both fixed signs. So if you don't like the way he's doing things, tough shit. If he doesn't like the way you're doing things, tough shit. You do things your way, he does things his way. He ain't changing for you, and you ain't changing for him. So he's going to let you in on his terms. And right now he's just studying you to see if he can trust you with his heart, basically. So as of right now in the current moment, not yet.
Okay. All right, next is Anonymous.
A naughty mouse.
What are David's current feelings for me at the moment? He's a Leo. Another Leo.
Boom, 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 boom. Well, he's all about his money, work, career, and finance. That's his number one priority right now. Page of Cups. He does have feelings for you. He does have a very soft spot for you. But his number one priority right now is career and finance. That's his number one priority. Number one, above all, 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles. Look at all these Pentacles here.
Hinties.
I think he wants somebody he can be in a power couple relationship with. But Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, he does have feelings for you. He does. But his number one priority right now is career and finance. Lover's card. He feels a pretty damn strong connection with you. A really strong connection. Really strong. But he's not going to let that make any silly decisions for him. He's not letting anything pull him off of his path of his goals. He has goals. What is he taking proper action to execute his goals? I don't know. But that's his number one priority. He does feel a real strong connection with you, though. Real strong. Super, super strong. Absolutely. I would say he has feelings for you. I would say so. I think, though, at the deepest level, his dream come true would be a power couple relationship. Knight of Wands reversed. Damn, Lover's card again for the second time in a row. Very heavy, intense connection. Three of Pentacles again, though. His number one priority is work and finance. So, he feels a heavy, 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 intense connection with you. Very heavy, very intense. So he does question whether or not you are his actual person. And he has a lot of feelings for you. A whole lot. But like I said, he's the type that, as a man, his number one priority is his career and finance. So he's going to put that above all other things. And that's not anything personal against you or any other woman that he decides to be with. It's that as a man, your career and finance, if you don't have that in order, you are of no service to anyone. So just keep that in mind. That I do think he does love you, has a lot of feelings for you, but his career and finance is his number one priority.
Okay, next is Deborah. I'm curious to know if I will ever hear from my friend Tom again.
Okay. Tom. Ace of Swords. Yeah, eventually. What?
Eventually. Sometime between now and the rest of your life. Eventually.
Sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.
No. I'm tired of that one.
Page of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Mm-hmm. But the Hierophant. Yeah, you all still have karma that you haven't worked out. So you all are currently karmically tied. So more than likely, yes, but the only concern that I kind of have is whether or not the two of you are even the same people by the time you all connect again with the Hierophant here. Wheel of Fortune reversed. I would say yes, though. I think so. You all are karmically tied. You still have karma you haven't worked out. So probably. Ace of Cups, yeah, probably. Let me see. Judgment reversed. Unfinished business. Unanswered questions. Five of Pentacles reversed. Yep. I would give it about a 75 to 80% chance that you'll hear from him again. If not within the next year, within the next year and a half. I would give it probably about a 90-95% chance that you and this person will end up connecting in the next 2 years. Before the 2nd April rolls around from now. So I would say, yeah, more than likely. You all still have karma. So if you haven't heard from him in the next 6 to 8 months, I would be trying to contact him if I was you. If not, if you can't get a hold of him, you might want to start transmuting some energy and releasing some shit because you all still got karma to work out.
Okay, next is Dawn. Is my husband going to return to our relationship? We were together for more than a decade. There was a third-party issue, extremely out of character for him, and I am not sure if I should keep the faith. Neither of us are seeing anyone else. I am a Cancer. He is a sad cat cusp.
Third party, but he's not seeing the person now. Tower card reversed. That's a reconciliation attempt. I feel like there's going to be a reconciliation attempt, more than likely. I think so. Judgment reversed, yeah. Yeah, very likely reconciliation attempt, only here's what I'm seeing right now on the current timeline. I would give it about an 80% chance that there will be a reconciliation attempt within the next 1 year. Here's the problem, though. This is the problem. If the two of you were to reconcile right now, you do not trust him. You would not trust him. Even if y'all were to come back together, you know, I love you, let's try this again. Even 6 months down the line, you'll have this little voice eating at you. You won't believe anything that comes out of his mouth. Every time he leaves the house to go get bread at the grocery store, you'll be wondering, what's he out doing? Who's he out fucking? You know, and that would eventually end up leading to the demise of the connection again. So, right now, the default timeline, this is just your default. You don't have to do this if you don't want. But the default timeline is probably a repeat cycle in the next 2 years. A reconciliation attempt, and then it falling apart all over again within about a 2-3 year period max. Star card reversed. Three of Pentacles. Okay. Yep. All right. Seven of Swords.
She said it's been 2 years so far.
Oh, it's been 2 years.
We are casual.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I'm seeing a very likely reconciliation attempt. Very likely. But as far as whether or not that was out of character for him, let me invite you to entertain this thought. It wasn't that out of character. He was pushing that down and pushing it down and pushing it down. And it was building up and building up and building up and building up until he finally gave into it. So it wasn't out of character. That was just a side of him that he had been hiding from you for a very long time with the Seven of Swords energy here. So it's been 2 years. I'm glad you said that, because I was going to say that a situation that went on for that long is going to take some time to heal from. It's going to take some time. Just pay very close attention to the energies. Pay very close attention to how this connection feels. And pay attention to your vibration. Because I don't know if you're conscious of this or not. You may be, you may not be. But there's a part of you that still doesn't really trust him. And you're going to want to pay very close attention to that part of you. And you're going to want to make sure that you don't want to get back with him if you still don't trust him. So that little energy that doesn't trust him, pay attention to that. Because if you still have a lack of trust and you do attempt reconciliation, it will lead to the demise of the connection. So unless you can 100% feel like you can trust him all over again, don't do it. Or it will manifest into a repeat cycle and you'll end up right back where you are now in the next 2 to 3 years.
Okay. Last one. We're doing Emma. The person I'm involved with is named Rashad and an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius too. have the same birthday, January 24th. We both told each other we loved each other, and now we're both scared of opening up to each other. I wanted to know if I made the first move, would it help the relationship excel, or should I wait for him?
Two Aquarians, man. I could not imagine that. Could not imagine that. I couldn't. There ain't no way in hell. Dang, I tried it one time. Never again.
I'll ask you why later.
I told you that story. The one right before Sabrina.
I don't remember.
She was just a bitch. All right. Boom. 3 of Cups reversed. Death card. 3 of Wands. King of Cups reversed. No, I don't really think it'll help things progress per se. Because you have to understand, he is a fixed air sign. So you're not going to be able to push him to open up. And the harder you try to push him, the more annoyed he's going to get, and the higher up his guard's going to go. Like, the harder you try to push an Aquarius, the more they're going to do the opposite.
She's an Aquarius too.
I know, but I'm talking about Aquarius men.
Oh.
With an Aquarius man specifically, the more you try to push him, the more he's going to dig his heels in and do the exact opposite of what you're wanting him to do. So it won't really help things progress per se, but it will put you all on a different timeline. To answer the question as directly as possible, you're better off making the first move than sitting around and waiting. Yes, but it's not going to speed him up. It's not going to speed him up. That's tricky. That one's tricky. And we had that King of Swords down there too, by the way.
Which means?
And we got the King of Swords again.
Which means?
Which means he is not really opening up emotionally. He's staying stuck up in his head. And even if the two of you do get a relationship going, it's going to be a while before he opens up and lets you in all the way at the deepest level. You being an Aquarius yourself may not have the patience for that. Ace of Cups, though, but to answer the question as directly as possible, yes, you're better off making the first move than waiting on him. I wouldn't wait on him. No. Don't do that. But you're also going to have to be very, very patient because he's going to open up on his own terms. Now, here's the thing. You're dealing with an Aquarius man. So when will that be? It could be this week. It may not even be this fucking year. He may stay up in his head and not open up to you all fucking year.
She says she's stuck in her head too.
Well.
You guys, oh my gosh. OMG.
But yeah, the direct answer to the question is you're better off making the first move. Even worst case scenario, let's say it all fucks up and goes to shit. At least you'll be looking back on this knowing that you tried everything you could.
True.
All right.
Thank you guys.
Successful 22-22.
I love doing that. So cute. The hearts. Yeah, thanks for the rest of you guys who stuck around to watch too.
Yep. All righty, well.
We'll see you guys next time.
We have no idea when we're going to do this again, but
we'll try to do it once a month if time permits.
Cool.
But anyways, thank you guys so much. We appreciate all you guys.
All right, y'all.
Bye.
Have a good one.